You know, you always want your side to win, but I think it's pretty common that we don't see too many fouls in these games year to year.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, I think we usually see a few here and there because guys are also reacting based on instinct, playing the game similar to how they know how to play basketball. But aside from that, we usually aren't going to see too many whistles.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Nowitzki is out there with Duncan. Then it's Dang, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at the 2-guard.
Well, one thing we're noticing here tonight, both teams pretty much taking care of the ball, which is impressive in a game like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. I mean, typically in a game like this, the players and teams can be a little loose, but that hasn't been the case so far.
We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Aldridge, the pass to Leonard. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Marcus Aldridge, a player who had to wait his turn for All-Star recognition, but now becoming a regular. This is his 4th consecutive All-Star appearance. Pretty impressive, especially given the depth of the power forwards in the Western Conference.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And Aldridge with 8 points total in his 3 All-Star appearances. He's not ready to put his stamp on this game.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. His game of post-ups and pick and pops not as conducive to the all-star atmosphere as the slashers and dunkers, but he's got to take his shots and find his chance to shine and be a little more aggressive and shot-hungry to me.
Parker's checked in for Luol Deng. Now here's Nowitzki, and he gets the bucket. Nowitzki's got his first bucket of the night.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
LeBron dishes to Lowry. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Duncan, and the shot is good. Duncan's got his first points of the game.
They are trying to pull away here, continuing to add to this lead.
Well, Steve, no time is a good time to let up in my mind. I mean, you got to continue to play the game no matter what the score is. No mercy being shown out there, and they're looking to pull away. I like that.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Nobody near Parker. Knocks down the 3-ball. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never.
And through 1 half, it hasn't even been close. And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
And a great first half of basketball it was.
It's been a lot of fun, and we'll see if they can take it up a notch here in the second half.
The All-Star festivities always a big draw for VIPs, stars, and celebrities, and I see quite a few in the house tonight.
Yeah, really a festive atmosphere around this event and this weekend. There's just so much going on, both on and off the court.
All out there with Dragic. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Griffin. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. To the paint, here's Dragic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Boy, you love to get those easy lay-ins to get your offense going. They're clicking here to start the second half.
Dragic against Harden. There's a minute left to play in the third, and he gets the bucket. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Curry against Wall. It's Durant with the drive. The putback. Tries yet again, and the layup good by Cousins.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And he's good on the 3-ball. Harden's got 10.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Durant with a screen on Curry. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Durant, here we go. Clock at 6. They retain possession. And yes, sir, that one drops. Here's Curry. For 3. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
We've been having a great time here. We hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
Both teams putting on a show.
Boy, it sure has been fun to watch, hasn't it?
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Harden. Duncan out there with Davis. Then it's Paul George. And it's Curry in at the 1.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through. Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Duncan right side. The outside leaner. Outside for Curry. Outside, George. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, guys, it seems like the league has been pretty forward-thinking, willing to embrace changes over time, always trying to improve the game. And I think, they actually changed the competition committee over the last couple of years. It used to be every general manager. Now it's made up of 3 owners, 3 general managers, 3 coaches, and a player, which I think is a much more manageable group to work with.
Lawson kicks to Parker. Bounces high off the rim and drops. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. And with that new NBA competition committee, the league was hoping to create a more nimble leadership group to consider various initiatives.
And, I think the culture of the NBA has been open to innovation and new things, new ways of doing things, new thinking, all in an effort to improve the game. And to me, that's what it's about.
Deng kicks to Parker. From 17 feet out, and he gets it to go.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
Once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Full free throws good from Lillard. And the West All-Stars have possession. And here is Parker. Pulls up. Jump shot is good. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
Man, guys, I really like the way they gelled as a team out there. They'll take the bragging rights home for the rest of the season.
Of course, nobody too worried about the outcome in this game. They're just happy to have played in it.
And we're happy to have brought it to you. So for Steve Kerr and